Alright, here's a fan I picked up today with Brandon T. Johnson while me and him were hanging out, basically driving around picking up a fan for each of us. This is a Hunter Mission ceiling fan in 54 inches, or the Hunter 1912 Mission, but I just prefer to call it the Mission. This fan is from the fourth quarter of 2000, and I will be showing the inside of the light, just like you have to see the model numbers and all that stuff. But it's a really nice fan. That's the main reason why I got it, and also these are major childhood fans. I remember seeing them in the catalogs a lot from like Home Depot as a kid, and the special order catalog from Hunter and stuff. And they were definitely one of my favorite fans as a kid, mostly for the glass, but also the contrast of like the glass and the blades. I really feel like they look nice. This one, the blade, these fans, from what I know, not from what I know, from what I've seen in the pictures of some of them, like in the description, some of them they said they had walnut and cherry blades, and then the other one said like walnut and teak blades. This one I believe has walnut and cherry blades. The lighter wood, believe it or not, being the walnut, and the reddish looking one being cherry. Hunter did like weird stuff like that. Like sometimes the walnut would be a bit different than a walnut they had for a different fan. Like same thing with like the Bright Grass Studio series. Like it had like the gloss walnut blades, but they were a lot darker than the one that they usually use for their fans. I just did Warrior stuff back then, but yeah. Got this for $50. Say what you want, might be expensive, but that's literally what I spent on all my other fans in general. Usually 25 plus shipping, so I really just spent the same amount I really spent on other fans, but just minus the shipping. So it was basically like shipping included in a way if you think about it. But yeah, we got this. He actually sent a link to this, like the link of this fan to me, like 2 days ago actually on Thursday I think. So yeah, it was like on those Facebook groups. It's like selling like groups on Facebook, and I messaged the seller, asked them if they still had it because they posted it like back in February. They still did. The owner was a really nice lady, and they were nice enough to wait a little bit later for us to arrive and pick up the fan. They wanted to leave around 10 a.m., but we were able to talk them into waiting a little bit later on, since they want to take out the kid and stuff. So yeah. She actually liked the fan. She wanted to keep it, but it turns out, well, they had it from their old place, and they actually took it down and brought it with them to the new place that they live at, which is a very nice place. It's like one of those very expensive houses. And the reason why they ended up selling it is because they didn't have anywhere to install it in the new place. So yeah, man, I actually got this from myself and also from my mom. And what she actually loves this fan. She really likes it, and she thinks she really would like to see it in the living room one of these days. So that will happen. As soon as I like the Infinity, I know this will be a nicer fan for the living room. But yeah. She did say at first to send it to the Dominican Republic. I laughed and I'm like, no, that's not happening because it would look nice on there, but I don't want this fan to get all rusted up and such. And also, it would just be too distracting compared to the brown kitty K that's right next to it. So I'd rather have like two fans that look have like a similar light and such, and doesn't steal the attention so much from the other one. Kind of like with what Dan did at his new place with the Air Shadow and the Swim Line. What was it? The Air Shadow kind of takes more attention, but like I don't want to have one that it's like it just looks too much of a mismatch, I guess. But one's too fancy, one of them just looks too plain. I'd rather have like two of them in that room if I was to have one of these down there. So yeah. They came up with these unique pull chains. I'm not going to be keeping them on this fan, but I will be keeping them in general. I prefer to have the pull chains that these would actually come with. That's just my personal preference. Yeah, I will take off the white so I can show you the inside. There's one of these that would be inside, but I just took it off just so I can take off just like it on a video easier for you guys. I'm not going to take it off completely, but there's a little thing inside of there that you pull to reverse it. You can kind of see it. The reason why I can't re-pull it because it's the way it is right now. If it was hung up on the ceiling, I'd be able to pull it. Yeah. Let me lift it up a tiny bit just so you can see the sticker. There it is.
two incandescent candelabra light bulbs, which do not give off a ton of light. I mean, they give off decent light, but not bright enough for if I was to install it in the living room. So, and maybe, but they really don't seem to be giving off that much. Even the kitchen fan gives off the lights that are in the LED lights I put on the beveled glass light in the kitchen gives off more than that. And this, honestly, so yeah, I'll just put this back on. Yeah, I've wanted one even more ever since I saw the video that Chris Chandler did of the one at the habitat that he volunteers at. And I wanted to get that one actually, but there's like a rule that like you have to wait for volunteers. You have to wait like 3 days for it to be on after they put it on the show, like display before they could buy it themselves. And from what Chris told me, it sold like very quickly, which doesn't surprise me. But yeah, I finally got my own one, and this will actually be the second one on YouTube besides one that he tested. That's actually going to be tested because from what I noticed, there's really not that many videos of these on YouTube. It's just his. I think Dan found one of the habitat without the glass, but there's not really. There's a lot more videos of the Casablanca mission on YouTube being tested compared to this, which is actually a surprise to me. But yeah, so this is actually the one I like more, because after Brandon told me about the thing, because his stuff has like a messed up flywheel that scrapes against and such and apparently the Casablanca mission had the same issue. From what John Pernock told him, because his did the same thing. So I am kind of glad that this is the one I got. If I was installing with him, but this is the one I prefer out of the two. I know the Casablanca one definitely would move a lot more air, but I prefer to have one that doesn't have a design flaw like that. So yeah. But me, I'm not gonna be testing it tonight. I'm getting tired and I gotta watch some Samurai Jack later on. So yeah. I'll end the video now and I'll test it for you guys tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for more videos to come.